Klimoski, and welcome to my Georgia Northeastern model railroad layout. Today, we're going to talk about the prototype Georgia Northeastern upon which my layout is based. We're going to take a tour of the layout, and we're also going to highlight some of the switching that occurs during an operating session. The layout is based upon the prototype Georgia Northeastern Railroad, a short line in North Georgia that runs from Marietta to the towns of McCaysville, Georgia, and Copper Hill, Tennessee, on the Tennessee state line. The Georgia Northeastern operates on nearly a 100-mile portion of the L&N Old Line, formerly known as the Hook and Eye Route from Marietta to Etowah, Tennessee. The Georgia Northeastern began in 1987 when CSX sold off a portion of the line to investors from Tennessee. The railroad interchanges with the CSX at Elizabeth Yard in Marietta. Located nearby is a small yard office. The railroad serves numerous industries along its route north into the mountains. The industries include lumber and building materials, metal coating, chemicals, plastics facility, marble, an aircraft parts manufacturer, and a grain facility. Tate, Georgia is the location of the locomotive service facility that keeps the all-EMD fleet operating. The Georgia Northeastern also operates the Blue Ridge Scenic Railway, a 13-mile scenic passenger train ride from Blue Ridge, Georgia to Copper Hill, Tennessee. In 2013, the year I model, the railroad had a fleet of classic Jeeps, acquired from numerous other railroads and painted in the Georgia Northeastern paint scheme. In 2015, the Georgia Northeastern was purchased by Patriot Rail and some of the old Jeeps were sold off. I began construction on the layout in 2013 and basically finished it 5 years later, although a model railroad is never really finished. The layout room is 9'2" by 10'6", with staging located in an adjacent room. The layout was built using conventional 1x4 framing with a 2-inch extruded foam cap. I knew that I had a limited availability of operators, so I decided to keep the layout small, focusing on switching operations utilizing a 2-person crew. The layout is proto-freelance, which means that it's based on the Georgia Northeastern Railroad, but is not strictly prototypical. Industries have been moved to accommodate them on the layout, and distances have been highly compressed. But the operations plan is very similar to the one used by the Georgia Northeastern. I selected 3 layout design elements: Marietta with its industries there, Tate Yard with its locomotive service facility, and Marble Hill. The layout is 54 inches high with no grades. Building the layout at that height leaves plenty of room for storage and a workbench underneath. All turnouts are microengineering number 6, code 70 track, and 24-inch minimum radius curves. All locomotives are equipped with sound and ESU lock sound decoders. The layout is divided into 4 electrical blocks controlled with a Digitrax PM42. I also use Tam Valley frog juicers on all the turnout frogs. My layout is controlled with a Digitrax DCC wireless system. In addition, I have the Proto Throttle from Iowa Scaled Engineering. The Proto Throttle is a miniature version of an EMD control stand, and it connects wirelessly to a receiver. That receiver then connects wirelessly to the LNWI receiver for my Digitrax system. So prior to moving the locomotive, I'll go ahead and turn the lights on dim. I can start the bell ringing, and I'm going to move the reverser to the reverse position. Now I'll go ahead and notch up. You notice there's a slight delay before the locomotive begins to move, which is very prototypical. As the locomotive begins to move, I can notch off, back to idle, and the locomotive will continue to roll. This is accomplished by programming CV4 deceleration to maximum of 255. When I want the locomotive to stop, I apply the brake lever, and the locomotive comes to a smooth stop. I can shut off the bell and center the reverser. The Proto Throttle is one of the most realistic ways to control your model locomotive.
Next, I'll highlight some of the action that occurs during an operating session, starting out with the North Local that works the industries in Marietta.
I hope you've enjoyed seeing my Georgia Northeastern layout. Please check out my website at www.thomasklimosky.com for more information and to get links to my videos. Thank you for watching.